So, I should be able to talk to someone in here. Chamberlain? I'm in a private area. I should probably leave. I talk to the maid. No.
You fled from Skalitz.
I did. Yes.
How did you manage that?
Do you want to see me scar? I think that's telling me I should probably sleep, isn't it? I haven't got a lockpick. I haven't got a bed to sleep in, actually. Did it tell me to go outside and talk to someone? Yeah, out the way. Out the way. Yes, thank you. Aha. It's a robot.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. Hey, I heard about your father.
Hey?
They say he was a
Where's he gone?
swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Don't run off talking to me. So, did that say just go to the kitchen and get some food? Oh well. Yeah, and I remember eating cheese wheels and cabbages in Skyrim as well. Anything to get your alchemy skill up. Just eat anything you picked up. So I could eat that, guys. If I sit at the table, actually. Will someone bring me a plate of beans? Just what I need after all that stuff. Well, there's no table service here, it seems. What is that other buff? That one that looks like a reading book and a plus. Does that mean I can read something? I don't have any books, do I? Can you see your buffs anywhere on this? Combat skill. Aha. Reading spot. Okay. Well, I have nothing to read as far as I know. Statistics. Oh, cool. Have I played 3 hours? Right. Come out of that. Eating 100 cabbages to heal in battle when you're out of potions. I remember them days. Eating anything you could. Those desperate long fights when you ran out of healing potions. You ran out of magicka you couldn't heal. So I eat everything in your backpack. Oh, okay.
Ah, milady.
Milady?
You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
Hungry as a bear, hung like a horse.
Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Ooh.
Certainly, milady.
I wonder what she was going to suggest
Henry
then.
here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Yes, must get my strength back.
Good night, man.
I need to learn how to read first before I can read books. That's a good point. And when I read skill books, it'll take less time with that buff.
Sleep in the bedchamber
Brilliant.
of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
What do you think I am? A southerner? I sleep with my boots on. Okay. So I went to the kitchen. I just take everything. Lentil mash. If I eat that, what's my nourishment? So it's 70. Oh, 73. It's not too bad. I can eat that. Let's see how good a lentil mash is. Oh, I can just pick it up. All right. Come on then, pick it up. Thank you. Roast duck. Why didn't it let me pick it up? Oh, there we go.
Skalitz. What in heaven's name happened there?
Ah, there we go. Take the lot. Hey?
Lord Almighty.
Pardon? What? As if someone was complaining that I was eating their food. Bit of bread.
I'm sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for rudeness.
What's going to keep better? Cheese, bread? Well, I'm sure I can sell the rotten stuff. Now who's complaining that I'm being rude? Just because I'm helping myself to all the apples and the cheese, there's nothing wrong with that. Milady even said I had to eat. It was her instructions, honest. Right then. Can I eat from the... I can eat from the pot and keep all this stuff. So how much does that put your nourishment up by? 25. That's good to know. So all that stuff I've got that's free. Don't pick it all up, it'll go off over time. Typical northerner. Hey, you know what the Yorkshire saying is? What is the Yorkshire saying? Hear all, see all, say nout. Eat all, drink all, pay nout. Just living up to my name. Rob. I'm not robbing. Did I rob some of that? I don't think I robbed that. And she can't talk to her. I think it's just go and get a bed now, isn't it? Don't really want to go to bed in the middle of the day, though. Is this a quest to go out there? That looks like that's where it continues. Let's go and get slept up in that case. Kitchen. It was showing me a bed on here, wasn't it? I got a lodge somewhere. Oh, up here, it seems. Run. Run, Henry. Oh, I'm going out around the castle walls now. Okay, I've gone the wrong way. Typical northerner, eating everything, getting whatever they can for now. So that sounds like me. Free food tastes better than food you've bought. It's a well-known fact. And go and sleep in a barn. Aha, this looks like my own private bed. Oh, that's a private area. Okay. This isn't. Cool. If you're tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Sleep is the solution. Find the available bed, which you'll recognize from the icon on the compass. Okay. Let's have a kip. Sleep. I'm not taking my boots off. It is 8 o'clock. Let's get up at 5. Start. There we go. 10 hours kip. Oh, I see this shows my comfort and energy, does it? That didn't look like 10 hours.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he was pretty good at running, for having someone who just took an arrow in the leg. An arrow to the knee.
It is I, Henry.
Ooh.
Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
This the Lord's wife.
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Wine's good.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady.
There's a game girl.
Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace.
Solace?
To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
Oh, terrible, terrible.
I know what it is to be left alone in the world.
All alone.
Although your loss is much greater.
Much greater.
But with God's help, the pain will ease in time.
Oh, it's getting easier.
And it can help to talk about it. If you feel like it.
Is that it? That it? One glass of wine? Ah, okay. Let's have a look. Do I know where this game is set? It's Hungary, Bohemia, somewhere like that. Eastern Europe, I think. Right, engage in conversation. I just can't talk about it. Tell the story of the raid. Let's tell her the story.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I went to the tavern for ale and met my sweetheart. I'm not telling her that. I went to collect a debt. I met my friends and we went to teach
I went
Deutsch.
to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's
What?
a job for a groom, but I didn't mind.
I didn't press
My girl
anything.
Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening. But our meeting
There's a
would never
timer.
happen.
Oh, dear boy.
Oh, I didn't notice the timer.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
We got a timer on this, I see. Sir Radzik came to look at my
The
sword.
sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
I saw smoke on the horizon. There was a huge horde of attackers. Cumans in Sigismund's army. We don't know about
I saw
that.
smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
She's enjoying this story, isn't she? Skalitz folk fled. I saw them kill my girl. No, don't say that. They killed my father and mother. Yes, go for the sympathy.
Father
Sympathy.
told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold
Poor
blood.
mother.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Cumans were plundering the village. I needed a horse. I needed a horse.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Very good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
And I
had
did
Sir Radzig's
nothing.
sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life.
Really?
After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
I don't remember
Like
that.
a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either.
Oh, it's your turn for the story now.
In comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
Oh, she's moving in.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, But it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
Years.
7 years.
Long years.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me.
Oh, that's no good. An old man.
Sir
Infirm.
Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
Basically, he can't get it up anymore.
You're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Smooth talker.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
There's room in this bed for two.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Maybe another opportunity for her yet. No sexy time yet, Mark, I'm afraid. There'll be an opportunity with her, though. I thought that was going somewhere. Okay. This game is all about that, isn't it? I've seen some of the cutscenes. I've seen some. The one with the drunk priest is probably the best cutscene in any video game of all time.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! Running out of time! Quickly!
Bad dreams.
We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Oh, there goes Mum. And there's Dad. Just playing on my conscience a little bit. And what about the girl who's getting raped? I've taken credit for saving
Don't
her.
want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
It's a fight. Oh, it's still in the middle of the night. One sec, Predator. I'll just get to the end of this cutscene. Oh, hang on. Looks like we're there. So, Predator. Hi, by the way. This game it's a massive role-playing game. You think a bit like Skyrim, but set in the Holy Roman Empire, early 1400s. We'll have that torch. You play a blacksmith's son, whose village has just been burned to the ground, and his parents killed. And basically that's where you're thrown into the game. You're just a peasant. You have no skills, no abilities, and I think you have to work your way up. And get revenge, obviously, but there's a lot more story to it than that, and it's supposed to be quite realistic, I think. So where am I going in this? Right, let's check my stats. Energy is recovered nicely. Food is good enough for now. Health is alright. Cool. Right, to the battlements. Is this the way to the battlements? Go to the battlements via the gateway stairs. These ones. Well, I'm not spoiling for a fight because I don't have any weapons. Go talk to the guards.
Good day to you.
Good day. It's the middle of the night, man. What's going on?
Do you know what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz and now he's come to take Talmberg.
Today my day's been pretty good, thanks, Predator. Pretty busy.
Do you know what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz
Oh,
and now
I've
he's
just had
come
that
to
one,
take
haven't I?
Talmberg.
Is that it? Okay. I'm not going to get anything useful out of them two.
What the hell?
I am supposed to be up here, aren't I?
So we wouldn't have time to join forces.
Archers?
God be with you.
Very dark up here. Maybe I should light that torch. Same dialogue?
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No.
Go and
Could
talk
be
to the guy at the end
Sigismund's
there.
army,
He's heard a bit.
or his scouts. Or maybe Scarlet's folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good.
You reckon I aggroed those rapists as I ran past and nicked a horse and saved her that way? Maybe, maybe. I'm taking credit for saving her anyway, because it sounds good, doesn't it? Aha! This looks like where the party is. Hello? Hello? Oh, hang on.
Damn.
Come on then, Robard. What is it? What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
We will.
Farewell.
Summies, yeah, this is my first time playing. Although I've seen a little bit of it on streams and stuff, which whet my appetite a long time ago. I've been waiting to play this for a long time. Just looks so good.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Ansig.
Ah,
For relief.
it's him.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
Open the gates.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left
Tatars?
storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people.
Oh, they're not all dead then.
If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny.
Throw his sword down.
I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times.
You think you'd have a cloak or a hat or something to put on in that weather. Yeah, I think Tartars might be the bad guys in this. We don't really know yet, but I like tartar sauce too. With a little bit of scampi and some chips. That's good stuff. Okay, go to the battlements and talk to Captain Robad. He's here.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once.
Well, that lightning's nice. Okay, do we talk to this dude? Hey, guys, if you think this game looks nice, this isn't with the graphics turned all the way up. Because with them all turned all the way up, well, I was struggling to record it, streamed at 60 FPS. It might have managed it at 30. I'll try and test that before the next live stream.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I will. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. May the Lord watch over you.
You played it 4K. That would look breathtaking. 4K is something that I'll have to plan for the future. So keep watch on the battlements. Do I just what? Stand up it? Hang on, let's get a torch equipped. I've got a torch. Nourishment. Let's eat a carrot. That's 2 points for that carrot. Let's get some of these apples. There's no way of knowing how old they are there? Apples. I'll keep that nourishment up high because this stuff's all going to go off soon anyway. There we go. That's enough. Right. I've got poor quality arrow. Is that the one that I pulled out of my arse when we got here? A red scarf. That's equipped. Roast duck. Right. Torch. Okay. So do we equip this? Yes, we do. And does that then... We have a torch. Cool. Okay. Can't see over the wall with my torch on. Alright, good point. It's like trying to drive with the interior light on. How do I unequip that then? I see. Cool. What kind of GPU is my laptop? Are you talking to me about the laptop? It is an NVIDIA GTX 970, which is... I guess it's 3 years old now, maybe more. It's perfect for World of Tanks, which I got it for. Streaming or playing that at full settings, 1080p. Am I supposed to be on the side of the battlements? Oh.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah, GTX will play it, sorry, the 970 will play it fine at 1080p, but it's when it has to stream it and record it as well, and that's when the slight struggle seems to come in. Sorry, did he say I was supposed to wait here? Because I didn't listen to that at all. Run! Quest log. Just run. Wait until morning. So, can I just skip time? Where's the thing that lets you skip time? There's a button for it, isn't there? Oh, hang on, it's no, it's not that. Skip time, there we go, it's on the controller. Well, let's just wait till then. And skip 1 hour start. Press T on the keyboard. Cheers, folks. Oh, 5:30.
Hey!
You walked into me, you klutz. I've been standing here for the last 2 hours, and you walk into me? Now what?